Hello, welcome back to reading the book Creation Cries Out, the Maserat. We'll begin in chapter 5. What is the Enoch Zodiac? Or what is the Zodiac? This is the Enoch Zodiac that he drew. This is the original one. Most Christians cringe at the mention of the Zodiac, being taught it is evil. Knowing absolutely nothing about the Zodiac, most people simply do not realize the amazing witness of Yahuwah found within it. Because its message was corrupted, we, the sons of Yahuwah, must reclaim the Zodiac for his glory from those who would defile it in idolatry. Yahuwah is the creator, especially of the Zodiac. Let me quickly explain what the Zodiac is and what it represents, as to dispel any myths associated with it being evil in nature. As I explained earlier, the book of Enoch tells us fallen angels perverted the message in the heavens and taught a corrupted version of it in order to lead man into worship of these creatures above the Creator, corrupting astrology, fortune-telling, and so forth, perverts the true meaning of the Zodiac. The Watchers, instead, taught man to worship false god-men, solar messiahs, the sun, the planets, and the signs of the Zodiac. So let me explain what the Zodiac really is. The Zodiac is simply a map of the sun as it travels through the star constellations over the course of a year as visible from planet Earth. It marks the seasons, the equinoxes, and the solstices. It is a divine clock showing the lifespan of man, 70 years, the ages of mankind, and proclaiming the Sabbath covenant. It is a pictograph of the plan of salvation. It is the heavenly scroll. In the following image, you can see the earth orbiting the sun through these 4 seasons, and the constellations in the sky during those seasons, as they are visible from Earth. If you believe the earth is flat, you will have to do your own research as to how the heavenly scrolls, star chart, etc. fit into that cosmology. In this book, I use the most accepted view of cosmology, and this is not an endorsement of either one, just the one most people understand, as not to confuse this issue with endless debates of which one really can prove either side. So this isn't an argument about flat earth. It could go either way. The stars can be inside the firmament, and the sun can travel around. I'm sure you guys have done research online about that. Or it could be what we see here in this image. The image above shows our solar system, which was organized into a star chart called the Zodiac chart. It is an accurate representation of the stars as seen from Earth. Nothing to fear. Why would they say it's so evil to study that? Because they don't want us to have knowledge of the truth. On the left is the Zodiac chart divided into 4 quadrants. To illustrate the 4 different seasons, the sun is in the middle and we see the earth orbiting the sun. The 2 lines that are intersect to form a cross are the equinox or equilixes. It is at these 2 equilixes, not equinoxes, that daylight is equal to the darkness of night. An equinox occurs twice a year, around 20 March and September 22nd. Hey, it's my birthday. Well, September 23rd. When the tilt of the Earth's axis is inclined, neither away from nor towards the sun, the center of the sun being in the same plane as the Earth's equator. The term equinox can also be used in a broader sense, meaning the date when such passage happens. The name equinox is derived from the Latin equus, equal, and nox, night, because around the equinox, the night and day have approximately equal length. The equinox, however, is not the day of equal light, darkness. That is a human tradition. It is when the sun is over the equator. The equilix is the great Sabbath sign of equal light and darkness, the one day a year that mimics the first day of creation. 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness. For more on this, read my book, The Narrow Gate. great book. The Zodiac chart is a true representation of our solar system as seen from Earth. It contains the Sun, the Earth, and the constellations of the stars visible from Earth. The same star constellations the Bible says that Yahuwah named and ordered in the heavens as signs are illustrated in the Zodiac. It is simply a harmless chart that shows the Sun, the 12 constellations it travels through, and the 4 seasons, and the 2 lines of the equinoxes. The fact that it has been so corrupted should tell us one simple fact. The Zodiac embodies some very important information that is being diluted and corrupted from our knowledge by the enemy. So let us seek this hidden information that the Bible says contains the very witness of Yahuwah, of his chosen human Messiah. What was so important that the fallen angels wanted to hide it and corrupt it so as to redirect worship to themselves? The reason we need to embrace the Zodiac as sons of Yahuwah and restore its message is because the premier battleground between the sons of Yahuwah and the fallen angels is the message foretold in the heavens. The battle between the mystery religion of Babylonian sun worship and the truth told in the Bible, that the battleground began with the Zodiac and continues even today. It was the perversion of this message that led to the worship of the planets. That was handed down through many cultures and eventually evolved into what we call Christianity. Today, through synchronism, the blending of pagan sun worship with the Bible, it is this very religion, Christianity, that abolished the Zodiac and has taught you not to look at it. The false Messiah and the true Messiah are found within the context of this battle. The false Messiah is the result of the corrupted message. The true Messiah is foretold in the uncorrupted message. This is why in the book of Revelation we are told to come out of the mystery religion of Babylon, sun worship, that in the end will have misled the entire planet. We are at the end of that age. More on ages later, and Christianity is the largest religion on earth. Yes, it is. The 12 signs of the Zodiac. The Zodiac contains 12 signs, like the 12 tribes. The constellations made up of 12 signs, or the constellations made up of star clusters as seen from Earth, as the Earth travels around the Sun over the course of a year. Below are the anthropometric, or personified images, symbols, and names of the constellations, or signs of the Zodiac. These images are pictographs, as we will see. The above images are modern depiction of the pictographs, constellations. They are not circle of animals. These are also known as signs, corresponding to a distinct time frame during the course of a year when the Sun is seen moving through their respective constellations. Below are the true images or pictographs of the starry host or constellations that host stars as seen by Enoch. They are not a circle of animals either. That's the Enoch Zodiac there. What is interesting to know is that the same number, shape, symbols, and names have remained constant among all cultures since creation. This is because Yahuwah named the stars and organized them into their constellations, heavenly hosts of stars, and called those constellations out by name. Psalms 147, verse 4. He determines the number of stars in each constellation, and calls them, the constellations, each by name. To demonstrate this amazing fact that follows is a list of the 12 signs of the modern zodiac with their Latin, Greek, Sanskrit, and Babylonian names. But note that the Sanskrit and the Babylonian name equivalents denote the constellations only, not the tropical zodiac signs. Also, the English translation is not usually used by English speakers. The Latin names are standard English usage. The point is the consistency across time and cultures. Yeah, just crazy. Why is it that throughout human history and across cultures and languages, the number of the constellations and the name of the signs remain constant? The only real explanation is that there is a creator behind the workings of the universe, who named them, just as the Bible declares. The only thing that changed was the languages, as Yahuwah confused the languages at the Tower of Babel and Babylon, because of the people were attempting to reach the stars in an act of idolatry. The Tower of Babel was being built as a monolithic temple to Baal, the sun god, or Baal. What we must come to understand is that the Zodiac is a function of creation, that itself a manifestation of the Creator whose name is Yahuwah. The Bible declares that it was Yahuwah who gave the stars and their resulting constellations their names and ordered them into 12. Isaiah 40:26. Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens, the place in the sky where the stars are located. Who created all these? Who brings out the starry host, constellations, one by one, and calls forth each of them by name? Job 38:32. Yahuwah said to his upright servant, Can you bring forth the Maseroth, the 12 signs in their season? Far from being evil, the Zodiac is in fact a divine portrait designed to witness to all mankind of the Creator's plan of salvation. Understanding that one simple fact brings into sharp focus why the Zodiac was the focus of knowledge given to mankind by fallen angels, whose goal was to corrupt humanity, and boy did they. The Watchers and the Nephilim had to first pervert Yahuwah's message, the Zodiac, to humanity concerning his Messiah in order to lead man away from his Creator. Just like Enoch said, it was the fallen angels who perverted the message of the Zodiac and taught magic, astrology, and idolatry of creation in order to conquer mankind. The Book of Enoch, chapter 8, verse 3. As Amazarach taught all those who cast spells and cut roots, Armas, the release of spells, and Baricule, astrologers, and Kokabeel, portents, and Tamiel taught astrology, and Azarado taught the path of the moon. Sorry for mispronouncing. Enoch, Book of Enoch, chapter 9, verse 6. Things and nothing can hide itself from thee. Thou seest what Azazel hath done, who hath taught all unrighteousness on earth, and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn. In the next chapter I will clearly demonstrate that the Bible, in fact, declares the Zodiac as a message from Yahuwah, the Creator of all things, given to all mankind. Simply amazing. Alright, we'll stop here and we'll continue back in the next video. Thank you guys for listening and watching.